to more breaking news that's coming in at the moment. This one in relation to Anubrata Mondal, where the Calcutta High Court division bench has rejected the bail application of TMC Birbhum President Anubrata Mandal. So that's the latest that we're picking up so far in this breaking news that's coming in. So there is a huge setback for Anubrata Mandal. But to tell us the latest on this, I have my colleague Tanushi joining me. Tanushi, good afternoon. This is of course a setback for TMC Birbhum President Anubrata Mondal, but talk to us about the case also in which this bail plea has been rejected. All right, we'll try connecting with Tanushi to give us more details on the fact that this is, of course, a setback for TMC Birbhum President Anubrata Mandal. Now remember, this is in connection with the multi-crore cattle smuggling case in West Bengal. In fact, earlier, division bench of Justice Bagchi and Justice Ajay Kumar Gupta had reserved their verdict after arguments by both sides in the matter concluded. So this is, of course, the latest development that's coming on the front, that his bail plea has been rejected. But of course, we'll try cutting across to Tanushi to give us the latest on that. But the CBI's counsel, remember, had claimed that Mondal from prison had been regularly interacting with the prime accused in the cattle smuggling scam, which is Trinamool Haq. So which is why Justice Bagchi had then questioned the CBI counsel on whether the central agency sleuths have any specific proof to substantiate this charge. But to tell us about the fact that Mondal's bail plea has been rejected, Tanushi, good afternoon. Give us more details about this. This is, of course, a setback for Anubrata Mondal.
Well, certainly a very good afternoon, and it is a big setback for the Trinamool Congress Birbhum President Anubrata Mandal, because the division bench of Justice Joymalo Bagchi has rejected his bail plea. We know that the hearing had concluded yesterday, and today at 2 p.m. the order was to be delivered, the judgment, and the judgment has been delivered. Anubrata Mandal's bail plea has been rejected, and the court states that at this juncture they do not feel that Anubrata Mandal should be granted bail for certain reasons. Now, one such reason that we have seen yesterday the court had observed was that in the Boktui massacre, the CBI in the affidavit had submitted that they have found a link between the prime accused in Boktui massacre and Anubrata Mandal, because they have found call records between Anubrata Mandal and the prime accused in Boktui case. Also, another thing that the CBI had mentioned yesterday was that in the Lalan custodial death matter, CBI officers who were investigating the cattle smuggling case, they have been named. Now that certainly the judges did question how this happened. Also, recently we had seen when the ED had got custody to take Anubrata Mandal to Delhi for questioning. At that point in time, it was seen that the state police had taken Anubrata Mandal into custody in a Dubrajpur case, where a party worker had stated that Anubrata Mandal had tried to assault him and kill him, and that 1 year later an FIR was lodged and Anubrata Mandal was taken into custody, though he was granted bail later. But the court yesterday had observed that when an FIR is being lodged 1 year later, then what was the need for Anubrata Mandal to be taken into custody? He could have easily been questioned in Asansol jail. So therefore, certainly the main point that was there that probably the court has observed is that Anubrata Mandal from jail on FaceTime had been talking to some of the witnesses. This is what the CBI had alleged yesterday, that from jail Anubrata Mandal was talking to witnesses. If he comes out, he's an influential person. He can tamper with the witnesses, threaten the witnesses, which is why Anubrata Mandal should not be granted bail. And certainly today the court has rejected.
Thank you very much for getting us those details. Like you're pointing out, of course, the CBI has alleged that he'd been talking to witnesses and is an influential person. If he does come out, and that he can potentially tamper with the evidence. But for the moment, we leave it to that. Thank you very much for joining us. Let's also shift our focus